Are you willing to take a risk or take a risk with someone else? That is the question. You take a risk for yourself, you can't be disappointed. And if you do be disappointed, you'll be disappointed in yourself. Which varies, I doubt that will happen because you're going to be determined. You take a risk with somebody else, you will be disappointed. Guaranteed disappointed. To the point where you might start competing with that person because that person might want to take a risk with their self. And not just for human gains, for a level up, for respecting yourself, for being determined to make things happen the way that you want your reality to be checked on. You know, you don't make risky behaviors for someone else. You make them for yourself. And once you start making risky behaviors for someone else, you'll never be able to walk towards your destiny. So you got to know the difference. No matter how much you love somebody, still take a risk for yourself, because yourself love you. But if you don't love yourself, you will never take that risk. That risk gonna always take you to a place you don't want to be, a place you don't want to go, a manipulative situation. So in order for you to have the confidence you need, take that risk. Don't let that risk take you. People sit around and think, oh yeah, I'm gonna take this risk because it's more sufficient for me dealing with other people. No, it's more sufficient for them because they took the risk to make things happen. It's just you in their life to enjoy it. It's not yours to entitle. That's what you need to realize. It's not yours for the entitle. It's yours to be enjoyed with the person who took the risk, if they want you in their life or if they want you around to help them take more of their own risk. So you're getting paid for taking risks for the company you work for. If you in a relationship not a situationship, but a relationship or a partnership, the risk, if it's a partnership, you should take it together. But you should have your own common grounds about it. You know, certain things and certain levels that come with that. But if you're in a relationship, the partner is no longer the partner no more. It's a counterpart. You know, it's a journey that y'all have to go on together for it to be a risk-taking adventure plus your journey separate. See, it's a venture together, but it's a journey separate because you still have to fight for what you know your risk gonna be instead of being in a risk-taking situation. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, when I take my risk, it don't be for everybody or it don't be for my partner or my counterpart. It don't be for my counterpart. It's for me to adjust myself with what I know I'm taking a risk for. What am I taking this risk for? What am I taking a risk to do? Is this too risky? You know what I'm saying? But it's not going to be in no negative way. It's going to be in a positive way. That's the only way you can shift your... to be honest with you, that's the only way you'll be able to shift your energy. Because you're looking for things good to happen instead of looking at all the bad things or what could happen that's bad. Then your energy will get shifted just as well as your paradigm will shift. All of it go hand to hand, but at the same time, if we ain't placing our hand there to take that risk for our own purposes and own good and intentions are good, you'll never be able to be a risk taker. You're gonna always be a person who in somebody else's risk, and then you would think it's too risky to take because what somebody said about that person or how this person living their life or the way the person living their life, and you still might want to take that risk. It could be them fooling you, and then you take that risk with them and get fooled. You see what I'm saying? Or you taking the risk knowing that you right about the risk that you taking, and you know you wouldn't be fooled. And the only way you will be able to check that is if you see the love and kindness in a person's heart. If you see a person that just don't give a fuck about you, period, and they just more focused on themselves, then that's a person that you really don't need to be taking no risk with. But see, if they fool you into thinking that you are the part of them taking their risk, then you are not their counterpart still, because you fooled yourself and they fooled you with you fooling yourself to take the risk. Because if you were taking your own risk, you wouldn't allow somebody else's risk to even influence you or even put you in a state of mind where you feel like you taking the right risk. So at the end of the ball game, don't heat check people on who they are. Heat check yourself on the risks that you take.